So here I am in my living room getting ready to take off with all my gear for probably the biggest trip of my life. I've done some traveling over the last 30 years in Central America, Africa, but this trip that I'm inviting you to go on with me will be to some parts of the world that are having some of the most difficult conflicts right now. Gaza, which just went through a big war with Israel. I'll also be going to Israel, to Jordan, and lastly to Iraq. I think we've all seen over the last 5 years the difficulties there, and what I'll be doing on this trip is meeting with young people who are, some of them for the first time, getting onto the internet, learning the skills of how you communicate internationally with these tools we now have available that we've never had before, and connecting with young people here in the United States. And they're doing this all with the idea of trying to better understand each other, and I think to figure out how we make this a better world. So I'm really excited about the trip. I'm excited about it because I'll have a chance to meet with some of these people who I've met online over the last month since I've been at MercyCorps, and seen what they've been writing about. Some of the kids in Gaza who have had bombs dropping on their homes. But they're so compelled to want to tell their story that they figure out a way, in working with on-the-ground MercyCorps staff, to get their story out. So I'm excited about that. I know it's going to be a great learning experience, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. I'm also a little bit nervous. As I said, I've done some traveling, but going into Iraq isn't the first tourist destination place that I think of. The first time I was in Israel, I decided to be real smart, and that was to kind of use all of my instincts about what was what and what was where, and instead of course, listening to the locals and people who had traveled there before. And, as you might expect, that got me into some trouble. I ended up drinking some bad water, la-di-da-di-da, and ended up in the Sinai Desert, hospitalized with a IV needle up my arm for a day and a half. So that was my first hard lesson, realizing that it isn't always best to go with your own assumptions. Join me on this trip. I'll be posting blogs, pictures, photos, maybe some more videos as I capture it along the way and share in this extraordinary adventure. Shalom and Salah. God willing.